Hello there gorgeous gamers, and welcome back to Pure Play TV and something a little bit different and frankly a bit unsettling. This is the top 10 games of June 2025 according to my YouTube revenue. That's right, this isn't a list of the best games I played, this is a list of the games that you watched me play, the games that made me money. Please don't judge my life choices. Before anyone lights up the comments with accusations of strategic brilliance, which looking at these numbers is clearly absent, let's lay down some ground rules. Only games that are the sole focus of the video are eligible. No mashups, no multi-game lists. If a game shows up multiple times in my top earners, only its single highest earning video counts. And lastly, this is just for long form videos. Shorts don't count here. Maybe a shorts revenue list later if my soul can take another trip into the algorithmic abyss. So with those disclaimers out of the way, let's pull back the curtain, reveal my meagre earnings, and kick off the top 10 games that made me money in June 2025. Kicking us off at a rather humble, almost embarrassing number 10, it's Undefeated, a superhero game you might not have heard of, probably because it's a freebie on the PlayStation Store. It's basically a polished up student tech demo while the developers work on a full release, but honestly, surprisingly fun for a freebie, and apparently a decent little earner from my review video. So how much did this free superhero flight contribute to my vast fortune in June? Here's the breakdown in numbers. Not bad, considering it cost me nothing to play. And yes, it's more than £1, so at least we know I made over a tenner in total from this list. Let's see if number 9 did any better, or if we're just going to crawl to the finish line. Alright, next up, Magic meets Plastic, and My Wallet meets Pennies, the LEGO Harry Potter collection. This is actually two great LEGO games bundled together, genuinely some of the best LEGO games around, though I did knock a few points off in my review for it being a bit of a pointless remaster. So how many galleons did Harry and the gang conjure up from my video this June? Let's check the numbers. Not quite Gringotts money, but respectable enough for me to consider a career in bricklaying, or maybe just rewatching the movies. Either way, it's clearly cast a spell on the algorithm. Let's see what number 8 brewed up. Vegans, PETA activists, and Bambi lovers, look away now, because coming in at number 8, My Open Country Review. This game had me gleefully hunting down things that don't even exist. It's all digital, relax. And yes, I shamelessly profited off the polygonal bloodshed. You're welcome. Here's how much the virtual blood on my hands was worth in June. Honestly, not bad. It's always these unexpected games that keep earning over time, like a digital zombie just refusing to die. Right, on to number 7. Will it be lucky? No, because being 7th on a top 10 list is just a bit shit. But let's see what it is. Number 7 is just a bit shit. It's On the Road Truck Simulator, and the fact that this digital turd still makes me money is a tragedy wrapped in comedy. This game continues to dupe unsuspecting fans of niche trucking sims every month, and my old review just keeps racking up the clicks like a broken odometer. Truth be told though, I hated the game when I played it. Absolutely despised it, but you know what? It's banked me over £150 in total over the years, so my pain, my suffering, has been financially validated. Here's what it brought me in June. It still won't fill a real fuel tank, not even for a particularly small car, but hey, pennies in the pot all add up. Onwards to number 6. Stumbling into 6th place, we have Green Hell on PS5. This was not a great experience for me. Green Hell is actually one of the better survival games out there, but the PS5 version launched in such a weird state that the PS4 version actually ran smoother and closer to 60 FPS. Did they patch it since? Who knows? I moved on. All I know is my review video keeps pulling in rage clicks from pissed off players looking for somewhere to vent. Here's what my Green Hell PS5 review managed in June 2025. It'll be a year old this August, and honestly, not exactly raking it in compared to some of the other games on this list. Definitely on the lower end of the list's lifetime earnings, but pennies are pennies, and rage pennies are my favourite kind. Now, if we were counting all of my videos, the top 15 overall would actually include videos of I Expect You to Die 2. Lots of them. They just keep quietly making money every month, like a secret agent doing side gigs. But as per the sacred rules of the list, we only count the single highest earning video for each game. So this particular guide, the one for the second mission of the second game, still quietly earns me money years later, because apparently people still get stuck on imaginary lasers. Here's what it did in June. Not bad for a VR puzzle game from 2021. Almost £300 in total so far, which for a guide video with barely any production value is a win. My zero effort content trumps again. A bit of an oddball missing out on the podium spot, sitting pretty at number 4 is Taxi Life, a city driving simulator. I did a review of the game on PS5 and it's alright. It's janky as hell though. I'm not sure if they ever patched it. I should probably check back in for another shift because Taxi Life actually earned some good money. Here's what it did in June. It smashed past the £50 mark in lifetime earnings, which for me is the mental benchmark of, yeah, it was worth it. And it did it within a year too. Alright, buckle up, we are now in the big money leagues of the top 3. And coming in at number 3 is Ben 10 with the bronze medal. I would say I'm shocked, but I see these numbers every month. But years later, people are still searching for how to play split screen Ben 10, which, let's be honest, is dead simple for this game, but also it's kind of hidden, so I get why people are searching for it. So for showing people the way, I got to pocket a few pennies every month. I'm basically St. Christopher, patron saint of clueless gamers. Here's what my saintly efforts brought in June. The best part, this video took me maybe 10 minutes in total to make. I think I actually spent longer fiddling with different thumbnails. No complaints though, bring on the Ben 10 views. My bank account thanks you, strange alien obsessed children. Now we're on to number 2, and the funny thing is, if I'd have gone with May's numbers, this would have been number 1. But we're doing June, so it's runner-up, sliding into second place and making almost enough money to buy some real drugs. Don't worry, I won't. It is Drug Dealer Simulator, which is fine by me. The game itself is crap, I did not enjoy it, but the YouTube streets keep paying out. Here's its June takings. Could I make more by slinging gear outside of school? Probably. Do I? No, because I'm a good guy. And besides, kids don't carry cash these days. I asked them. So, on to number 1, and drum roll please. The undisputed penny-pinching champion of my channel for June 2025 is Astro's Playroom, specifically my guide on how to find a hidden bot in the free pack-in game on PS5. Who knew such a tiny, joyful robot could bring in so much money? Here are the numbers for our little legend. It just keeps pulling in the pennies month after month. Cheers little Astrobot, you absolute legend. You are the unsung hero of my monthly income. So Astro's Playroom is the champion for June 2025. It clearly resonated with so many of you, well, those of you who are looking for a guide, and it shows in the numbers. But here's the kicker, every champion needs a challenger, and you can influence next month's video and the leaderboard. Just go on through the channel's playlists of various reviews and gameplay videos, find one that you like and stick it on, and yeah, maybe it'll be on the leaderboard for next month. We'll see. Anyway, I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.